Hi, my name is Leticia Cruz, and this is week 2 of labs for antiseptic technique and culturing microbes. Today is August 5th, 2019. I am doing this lab late, however, I have an extension, so I just want to show you the results of this lab. Let's start off with the broth for Staphylococcus epidermidis. As you can see, it has grown. It's kind of been shaken up. Once it settles, it goes more to the bottom. You can see more of the culture. The next one I wanted to show you was the yeast. This one grew the most. The culture is really thick, very cloudy. I think they grew the most because of the conditions, with it being dark and warm. So I believe that was the best conditions to why it grew. And then we have the Staphylococcus epidermidis. This one also got a bit cloudy. You can see the growth kind of distributed. I kind of moved these so it's not settled to the bottom as much, but it was successful and it did grow. The next ones I want to share with you are the plates. In the broth, it's easier for me to see myself that it was done correctly and that the cultures had grown. For the plates, I was able to see some of the morphology a little bit clearer. However, I was getting a little bit frustrated because the cultures were taking longer to grow than the broth. The broth for myself, seemed like it grew a little bit longer. So this first plate I want to show you is the Staphylococcus epidermidis. So you're going to see that there. It grew really good. You can see the streaking in the first quadrant was the most, and then it dragged down to the second. The second in this area here, and then third going down, and then fourth barely coming through there. And you can notice on this that the culturing is white, and that the cultures are circular, and they're kind of clustered together. There's a little bit difference in like the E. coli. E. coli was a little more yellow and a little more rod-shaped, not as clustered. Let me show that to you. There you go. And on there you can also see the streaking. It looks like it didn't grow as much as the Staphylococcus, but you can see that it was diluted from one section, this one being the most. And then coming down and this being the least, with the streaking. And last but not least, we have the yeast. Out of all the plates, my yeast did not grow as much as I thought it would. Show you there. When I did the culturing, I was very nervous. If you look very closely, you can see the small, hopefully you can see that. You can see the small yeast develop. It's very tiny and clustered. Actually, a little more spread out, actually. And along the lines, you can see where the plate, where I had dragged it from the first area to second to the third and the fourth. I believe because it was so broken up, the actual plate, that's probably why it didn't grow as much. This is my first time doing these plates, and it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I believe that everything turned out pretty great. Thank you so much, and that was week 2 for the culturing of microbes in broth and in the plates. Thank you so much.